Hi guys, this is Michael from the Board Games Chronicle. Today I'm continuing the series of short materials when I'm discussing my storage solutions for my war games. Today I have another pretty specific material because we are talking about storage solutions for the block games. Here you can see Commands and Colors Ancients, my beloved Commands and Colors game, for which I have the whole series, so all the expansions. Here you can see the base game, expansion 1, expansion 4, and 2 and 3. As you can see, in order to pack all the components, blocks, maps, cards, rule books, playbooks, I don't need to use the expansion 5 and expansion 6 boxes. I'm able to fit everything into the 4 boxes pretty comfortably and in a pretty good order. So we will be working today only on four boxes. Each box is dedicated to slightly different thing. Here, as you can see in a moment, would have the base game plus the cards, the terrain tiles, and stuff like this. Here will be the main box with all the blocks. Here we would have all the rule books and all the maps, and in this box we also be having some trays with blocks. So let me start with the first box. So Ancients. I hope this will be kind of an inspiration for you, this series, and will also inspire you to properly pack the stuff. So what we have here is the base game box. So I have dice here, custom made. I love them. Yeah, I bought them some time ago, many years ago. Still very functional. The terrain tiles, they have a usual deck. I have no better solution for now, so I'm living with this. Now, in the first box, I'm keeping all the Roman units and all the Carthaginian units, so you can see even from the expansion 2 and 3. And I'm using the counter trays from Race on Board. You can see the link below. So here we have all the units which were coming in the expansion 2 and 3. And as you can see, you can put tray into the tray, which saves a lot of space. So, for example, these are all the Roman units, tray in the tray. Fantastic system. Keeps everybody sorted out. Of course, it's much easier to set up now the scenario. You need some more time to, clean it up because you are not throwing everything into one big bag, but you are trying to sort it. And here we have, the Carthaginians. Also nicely sorted. Have some spare spaces if you would like to sort it differently than what I did. Again, you are putting tray into the tray, so you are saving the space. That way we have 6 trays here for Carthaginians, and I believe 1, 2, 3, also 6 trays, 3 trays for Carthaginians and 4 for Romans. Then I have also the cards with beautiful card holders. I have 2 large card holders for the base game and 3 smaller card holders for the epic. You can open it and you can see it. These are actually with sleeves. That is why I need two large ones. Those are not sleeved, but as you can see, they look tremendous. It's so elegant, I love it. Then I pack it pretty quickly. Plenty of space. No need to push anything or try to fit forcefully. We put this stuff here, this stuff here, and it closes nicely. So in this pack, in this box, as you can see, we have Romans, a Republican army, have a gray one, also the Carthaginians, all the cards, all terrain tiles, and the dice. Now, let's jump to the expansion 1 box. And this is the core box where I'm storing all the units in many trays and not necessarily only from the expansion 1, but also from other expansions. So I think we'll have tons of trays here. By the way, on the pages where you can order those sets, you can also order those stickers. It's very helpful. So expansion 1, the Greeks. Expansion 1, another tray for Greeks. Expansion 1, the tray for not Sassanids, sorry, for Persians. Sassanids were later on. Then another tray for Persians, and yet one more tray for Persians. So you have with some Greeks also here. So you have like 3 trays for Persians. Yeah, I believe it. And you have like 2 trays for Macedonians, and that's not everything what we are able to keep here, because we are keeping here also the expansion for Romans here and here, so the imperial army. So this is expansion for, as you can see, written down so it not messes up. So all in all, I believe I'm having 7 trays. They are thin ones, so you have like one layer of blocks, and you have direct access to them. When you pack them, they fit really nicely. 2 for Imperial Army Roman, 3 for the Persians, and 2 for Macedonians. And then you just simply close it, and it works perfectly. You have like 3 millimeters here, not fully closed, but it's a minimal amount of not being able to close it, still being very functional. Then we have expansion 2 and 3 box, and we keep here another part of trays. First of all, expansion 6. These are Spartans. They do not necessarily need a lot. 3 small trays. You have 2 more spaces which you can use for additional content you have. So this is like 3 small trays. And of course, we have expansion 2 and 3. This is huge. This would be huge. So this would be the Caesar army and the barbarians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays, which will be putting one into another. So the first tray have Caesar, then we have tray into the tray still Caesar forces, then we have another tray into the tray we have barbarians, and one more barbarian. So you have only one lid and you have 4 trays, which, guys, really saves the money and saves the space. Yeah, that's how we designed it. So here you can have double layer of blocks because you have a lid on this. Here you can have only one layer of blocks because you're putting tray into the tray like this. Voila. And believe me, I played already using those storage solutions, and it's so much quicker to set up the scenarios, and the cleanup is not so long. Closes nicely and fits nicely into the box. You just need to be careful not to grab here because it can fall out, so just be careful how you get it out. Yep, and then surprisingly you have a lot of space here for any additional content. If you'd like to keep cards separately, the epics from the basic game, maybe you want to keep the terrain here, you have some spare space here, and that's on purpose so you can be more flexible. The last box, well, probably the most heavy one, is the box where I keep the expansion 5 additional map. This is from the base game map, and I have also all the rule books here and the things from the scenarios from 3CR1, and also the stickers which I have not used. Tons of things which are just additional ones, yeah. And there is still some space here which you can utilize, for example, for those card holders from expansion 4. I don't use it. I have it separately put away, but you can definitely use it. So all in all, we are having the Commands and Colors Ancients packed into the 4 boxes, nicely sorted, all rule books, 2 maps, 2 sets of cards, all armies from all expansions from base game through 1 to 6 are fitted here. They are sorted using variation boards counter trays, which allow you for an easy access and quickly setting up a scenario. Of course, what you've seen, the way I put the blocks into the counter trace could be changed. There is some flexibility. There is like 2 to 3, let's say, compartments still free, which you can play with. Sometimes the compartments are not fully utilized. You can usually put like 6 infantry units or 4 cavalry units into the compartment. So you can play with this and do it in a way which will be most appropriate for you and convenient for you. What I would like to stress is in all the cases we have boxes which are being closed, so it is really fit, tailor-made, I would say, and allowing you not only quickly set up the game, but also to be very aesthetic and very functional. So that will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I will put a link into the description with more details about those sets, so you can check them, you can verify them. I already did the sets for samurai battles and for medieval. You will be also able to find the links below. And I think what was just a concept. Okay, we have counter trace, we are using them for games like, I don't know, Great Battles of History, where we have tons of counters. It was just an idea. Let us try with the block games. And what happened? Really, it really works for the blocks. I really like it. It really helps me. Of course, it's probably not for everybody. Some of you guys probably would like to keep with the backs or maybe plano boxes. I'm just showing what works for me and what is very functional for me. Thank you very much for today. If you'd like this video, please give thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this and support this channel, kindly please subscribe. Every subscription is a huge help for me. Feel free to use the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, your ideas, and your questions too. That will be all for today. Thank you very much. Bye.